All right, we got the next heart transplant about to go down here in the little shop that could, huh? What you're looking at is a 2007 Chevy Trailblazer LT model. Had 116,000 original miles and the motor locked up. Let me show you that motor that's locked up in here. Sometimes I pull these motors and replace them. Sometimes I just rebuild them. This one we're going to replace. Rebuilding it would actually cost more. When I started looking into what a real rebuild kit costs for this, we're better off just replacing the motor. Without paying the machine shop, we're paying just in parts what we would pay for a motor. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and replace the motor with another one. Now, before we put the other motor in, we're gonna dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure everything's done. Address the timing, address gaskets, seals, everything. We don't just grab a motor and just drop it in the hole the way most big shops do. Anyways, I got the exhaust disconnected from here. To make life easier, I'm probably gonna disconnect the bolts on the bottom. I disconnected it on top just because I did all this that you see up here from the top. I didn't have the car jacked up, and I just went ahead and removed my radiator, my AC condenser. A lot of that stuff gets damaged when you're pulling an engine out. I'm gonna actually remove this grill too, just so that when something happens with the engine, it doesn't damage it. I'm removing the headlights, not because I have to do an engine swap, but because we're replacing them anyways, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll probably go ahead and remove this front bumper to give myself a lot of easy access with the hoist. So no headlights, no bumper. Once you get the grill off and I'm replacing the headlights anyways. We're gonna put some nicer, cooler ones on there. It's for a friend of mine's wife, Kristen. I'm bad with names. I can't remember her name. Anyways, buddy of mine, Jesse, is for his wife. And we're gonna put some nice stuff on here for her, get it all nice and jazzed up. I already jumped the gun and started, like I said, before I even got the car in the shop out there, I started taking everything apart. So if you can see, the AC compressor is down there. I left that attached so they don't have to recharge the AC. Oh, no, actually, I did remove the lines. Yeah, they will have to recharge that. But I bunged them up. At least no moisture gets in there. Starters removed. Pretty much the whole entire harness is out of the way. The only thing that's really holding this engine in right now is the motor mount bolts, which is just 2 nuts, one there, and you can't see this one because the exhaust manifold was resting on it, but there's the other one. So those 2 bolts and your transmission bolts underneath. The transmission's still attached to the engine, so I will go underneath and detach that from the engine. I'm gonna take the wheels off, not because I need to do an engine swap, but just because I would like to inspect the brakes and stuff like that before I do it. This car has really clean interior. The rear view mirror did come off. It's just dirty. It's all fingerprints and stuff. Has the compass, has OnStar, has all that stuff. There's your plug for it right there, and we're just gonna have to get the rear view mirror glue and glue it back up on there. But the seats are in really good condition. Headliners in good condition. The whole interior is in really good condition. We got the battery in there and the caps for the wheels, but you can see how nice this interior is. Very nice. Super nice. I like this body style this Chevy Blazer, like if I had to rock an SUV, I would rock a Trailblazer. I like the body style on them. This is the LT. It has the hitch behind the plastic cover, so it's tow ready. I got it up in the air. I'm gonna pull all four wheels, and we're going to inspect everything thoroughly. Make sure if it needs brakes, it gets brakes and whatnot. Clean dash, clean steering wheel. Everything about this car is clean. We're removing the step rails. What else? It's a roof rack model. It has the roof rack. It has the bug guard on the front. It's got the nice wheels on it. It's got good tires on it. So yeah, it's just a matter of go underneath, unbolt all the transmission stuff underneath it. The hardest bolts are the transmission bolts on the top. And be ready to detach it from there and move on to getting an engine. I don't have an engine for it yet. I have a few engines that I'm looking at. I got my eye on, and there's one on eBay. I'm kind of messaging back and forth between the guy, and there's another guy that's looking for me locally. Told me to give him some more time till tomorrow. He was supposed to have one today. Said they weren't able to get it today. Hit him up tomorrow. The goal is have this engine out and then go shop for the new engine. So as soon as the new engine is delivered, it's just ready to immediately go right in. Now, like I said, we don't just immediately put it in the way they give it to us, but you get what I'm saying. It's ready to get done, whatever it's going to get done, and drop it in. So I got some shopping to do tomorrow for the engine and for all the extra stuff. Gaskets, hoses, belts, you name it, all of that. I'm going to pull the wheels, see if I need brakes. So tonight I'm pretty much detaching the transmission from the engine, pulling out the old reliable engine hoist, hoisting it out, and then I'm going to get some shut-eye. I'm going to have a list together. Tomorrow I'll go shopping. When I come back from shopping, that should give me some time. Put everything away, go through everything I shopped for. I always look to see they gave me the right parts when I get back. I compare them to the vehicle and make sure everything matches up. Make sure they didn't accidentally give me the wrong part. Stuff tends to happen. Clean up the engine bay, inspect the engine harness, look for any imperfections in wiring and the engine harness. This is the time to address that. Rewrap the engine harness with fresh electrical tape. Make sure it's protected and good once it's been inspected and passed inspection. I'm going to remove that engine and I'm going to find out how good those motor mounts are. And that's really probably what I'm most curious and eager to know. And you really don't know until the engine's out and you can actually get a good look at them. So if we need motor mounts, we'll go ahead and get them. Who knows if they've been replaced or not? I mean, we just don't know until the engine's out. Then we know if they need them. We're not taking any shortcuts. We're going to put the motor mounts in it if they need them. I want to do what needs to be done, obviously, and make sure that I can proudly put my name on this. But I don't want to go crazy because then it's not as affordable for my boy's wife, and I want to keep it as reliable and as affordable. What needs to be spent is going to be spent no matter what, but I'm trying to keep an eye on the spending at the same time. So hopefully this project will be a real quick turnaround. Knocked out that engine, getting it out, knock it out, getting it back in. Looking forward to having this out of my garage here shortly. So look forward to another video coming up. This is just an introduction video. It kind of just documents the car in the garage. The old engine is pretty much out. I'll make another video with everything cleaned up as the new engine is about to go in. I make another video once the engine's fired up and running. You get the idea. So there'll be a few more videos to follow just to kind of go documenting this. We'll call this part 1. And thank you for watching. Don't want to blab too much. I got to get going. It's very cold tonight. Tonight's probably one of the coldest nights I've worked through. Been working nights for certain reasons lately. And tonight I'm extra bundled up because I'm feeling it. Truly feeling it. My toes are numb. It's Florida cold, y'all. When I lived up north, this really wasn't cold. Like 30s, no big deal. You come to Florida, you get acclimated. 30s, whoa. We didn't even get a winter last winter. Last winter was lame. Like, what winter? You know, and then this winter, I'm hearing stuff on the news that we might actually be getting some snow flurries, some actual Florida snow around Valentine's Day. Yay, cuddle weather, right? Good cuddle weather for Valentine's. I'm gonna work my butt off now so I could have that time off and not be working in this garage with snow flurries. Anyways, y'all stay warm. Thanks for watching. Another video coming soon. This Trailblazer right here, this LT 07 is gonna be riding out here 2021 style. It's going to be riding out here looking clean. This one is special. I had a special feeling about this one. It was a one-owner car. It was an old lady car. It was garaged. It was cared for. This wasn't some young kid that put a radio and a boombox and big rims on it. This was an old lady car. And I'm feeling pretty special about this one, y'all. I got a real good feeling about this car. So looking forward to be able to drive it in the next couple days here. It's all varying on what engine. I'm not just going to grab the first engine they give me and toss it in there. You know, I want to make sure I'm getting a good engine. But we'll have that engine, God willing, here. And if not, tomorrow, the day after. And we'll have all our shopping done. And we'll be knocking this thing out. Hopefully driving it by this weekend is my goal. Anyways, thanks for staying tuned. I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces. Bye-bye.